Did you like it though? Did you?
Double tap.
I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself, I swear. I'm selfish.
What's good, YouTube? It's That Fantasy Network, and I'm your host, That Fantasy Guy, and we back with another FFFL special. Oh yeah, we got week 1 in the books, and I'm sure our league mates can speak for the masses. Some of us are happy, and some of us are in despair because of some of the performances that happened in week 1. So let's waste no time and let's get to it. So for the first matchup, we have the Fantasy Football Godfather versus the Juice is Loose. And I'm sorry, Jay, your introduction to the league is going against me? I apologize. My team was led by Chase, giving me 28. Barkley giving me 33. And A.J. Brown giving me 25. My team hungry.
Get in my belly.
You was just an appetizer. Who's up next week? Show me my opponent. Next up, we have Craig's Unfinished Business and Joe, the fantasy villain. Joe pulls off the 20-point win. He was led with Mahomes giving him 38, Judy giving him 20, and Gabe Davis and Miles Sanders giving him 18. Craig, this is not how you handle unfinished business. That's not how you handle it. You didn't even score 100 points.
Le who? The her.
Come on, man. Next matchup, we have Prentice's Big Numbers versus Stevens Mafia Affiliated. And Steven takes the L. He loses by 22 points. Prentice's leading scorer was Justin Jefferson with 39. And Kareem Hunt and Lamar Jackson with 23. Steven, man, you always start slow. Next up, we have Carolyn's Purple Pride and Kendrick being the Mad King. And Kendrick, the newbie, takes an L. Carolyn wins by 8 points. Her leading scorer was Josh Allen, giving her 36. Pittman giving her 27. And CEH giving her 22. Welcome to the league, Kendrick.
Like that. Yeah, like that.
Next matchup, we have the Battle of the Old Heads, Ebony versus Gerard. And Gerard wins by 12 points. His leading scorer was Mixon with 21 and St. Brown with 20. Next matchup, we have Ryan C's Reasonable Team versus Winner, aka El Gatador. And he won by the skin of his teeth, 90-89. Winner, if you won, but your team only scored 90 points. That's not the sign of a winning team. That's not the sign of a winning franchise. That's not the sign of a future champion.
Get your shit together.
Winner was led with Javonte Williams giving him 20 and Fields giving him 15. Next matchup, we have the matchup of the week, which was Wayne, aka Weezy Whack Team versus Chris the Noob. And Chris gets the 20-point victory, 141-121. And he was led with Cup giving him 31. Winston giving him 24. And Michael Thomas being resurrected from the dead and giving him 22.
You're supposed to be dead.
He did all that damage with Akers in his lineup, giving him a fat 0. Wayne, after being rated #1 by Fantasy Pros, is already off to a rocky start. And the biggest blowout of the week goes to the fantasy football godfather, blowing out the newbie, Jay, and his team, the Juice is Loose, by 71 points. Juice the Loose, you scored 82, but was blown out by 71. I'm sorry. All right, let's talk about next week's matchups. So for the first matchup, we have Wayne versus Ebony, and Ebony is currently projected to win by 4. Next, we have Craig versus Prentice, and Prentice is currently projected to win by 10. Next, we have Carolyn versus Joe, and it is scheduled to be a very close matchup, with Joe projecting to only win by 1 point. Next, we have Gerard's team versus Steven, and Gerard is currently projected to win by 24. Dang, Steven, you scheduled to be blown out. Have some pride with yourself. Get your team together.
Now wipe yourself off. You're bleeding.
Next is Rhines versus Kendrick, and Kendrick is scheduled to win by 16. Both of these guys have a losing record. At the end of the match, someone will be 500 and the other person will be 0-2. Next, we have Chris versus Jay, and it looks like Chris is scheduled to win by 15 points, and that'll give Jay, the newcomer, a record of 0-2 if he allows that to happen. And now we have the matchup of the week. That fantasy guy versus winner, El Granador versus the fantasy football godfather. And I'm currently projected to win by 10. But winner, there's some people in the league that don't want to see me win. And they have deemed it, and they are searching for a hero. They are searching diligently for a hero to take me down. So winner, can you be the one to take me down? If so, if you think you have the manhood, if you think you got what it takes, I'll tell my folks to go to the mattress and we can go to war. All right, folks, I'll give my viewers a quick look at the standings on the way out. But until next time, until next week, I wish everyone luck, except for the person I'm playing.